All right. I should be live. Let me see. All right, so it looks like I'm live. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's morning. No, I'm kidding. Let's see here. Okay, hold on. About to get started here in a moment. This is going to be a quick training. I'm going to try to keep this about 30 minutes, 45 tops. Let me find this thing to do the screen share here. I just want to make sure. So this is a live broadcast, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. So here we go. All right, so let me here we go. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I wanted to do this last night, but unfortunately I couldn't because I got locked out of my system and I didn't remember what my password was, so I had to wait until the morning. So at any rate, good morning, everybody. Hopefully you guys can see everything you should be able to. I'm waiting for it to catch up on Facebook. Okay, there we go. All right, so I know you can see now. So what I'm actually gonna do is talk to you about this autoresponder right here, Now Lifestyle. There's a lot of people that have signed up for it, and I want to make sure I show you how to maximize your earning potential with this autoresponder or any autoresponder. You're not limited to this one. This will work for any autoresponder. However, I am going to show you this example using this autoresponder. But if you're using something else, you can take what I'm going to teach you today and apply it with that autoresponder. Now, let's talk about the why for a moment. Why are you using this autoresponder? And I like to give people a reason why, because I don't want you to miss out on the opportunity. A lot of people are so closed-minded and so set in their ways to the point to where they lose out on a opportunity. Hold on a second, guys. My sinuses are draining. Hold on a second. And where's that thing at? Okay, hold on 1 second. Is audio coming through? I can't tell. The mic is not moving. Hold on. Okay, hopefully I'm gonna go to Facebook real quick. Hold on. I need to make sure the audio working. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all type on Facebook if you can hear me? Let me let me see. I don't see my. Hopefully I'm gonna go to Facebook real quick. Hold on. I need to make sure the audio working. And it is. Okay, it's working. Refresh. Okay. So I don't want you to miss out on an opportunity is what I'm trying to say. Like a lot of people ask, well, how are you able to create income streams, multiple income streams for that matter? And everything I do is strategic and it makes sense. And this just makes sense. It makes sense twofold. One, if you are in a position right now to where you don't have a lot of money to invest in a business, but you can afford $50 a month, this is a no-brainer business opportunity. Here's why. One, you have an autoresponder tool, which all entrepreneurs need. You know, it's not limited to or uh, restricted to network marketing. Like people outside of network marketing use newsletter mailers, autoresponders, like Best Buy. I use that example. I just bought something from Best Buy and I can go on my email now, which I have over 30 to something thousand, maybe 50, I don't know. But I have a lot of email and I need to start deleting this stuff out. But if you look here, look, this is an example. Carter's. Like we haven't shopped in Carter's online for months, but every day or every week they're gonna send us an email about some type of promotion that they're having. Okay, so that's essentially uh, what a autoresponder is for. It's for you to follow up. First of all, it's for you to build a list of subscribers. Okay, because you understand that everybody is not going to buy the first time they go to your website. They may not buy the second time. They may not buy at all. It may be a while before you actually send them something that they're interested in that they will actually buy. So by you housing all of those leads on inside of your autoresponder, that's pretty much the blueprint or the black book for your business. All right. Because now you have a centralized location where you can sell to these people, promote to these people, whatever you want. If you are an entrepreneur, which I'm going to assume all of you all are, you know, if you're doing a Facebook Live or a training like this, which I should have sent this out to my list, but I didn't, but I will when I get done. But if you're doing a training like this, for example, and you want to give out some free valuable content to your subscribers, you can type up an email, send it out to your list, and have them watch it, which is ultimately going to help them trust you more as a marketer. And now you're building a relationship and getting people used to opening up your email. If you're doing a special event locally, if you're doing a conference call or what have you, send that to your list. Like, people ask me all the time, you know, Reginald, I have all these leads. I don't know what to do. What's next? Well, what's next is for you to continue to drip feed on those people, follow up with those people to let them know, hey, this is what else I have to offer. Like Best Buy does it all the time. I bought a case from them a few days ago. And then a day after that, they sent me an email about computers and whatever. Oh, here's what else I do. Here's what else you may be interested in, etc. So you're going to adopt the same principles such as these $1,000,000, trillion, $1 billion companies are doing, multi-million dollar operations are doing in your business, because everybody is collecting email. And one thing you have to understand is that the worst thing for a marketer to do is for you to do all this marketing and you're not building leads. You're just giving people what they ask for without asking for their information. Like, that's not what I do. I'm going to show you a few examples. So for example, if somebody asks me, well, Reginald, you know, how can I work with you in whatever you're doing? Okay. I always send them to a capture page, okay, which is going to pique their interest. It's going to give them a little detail. It's not going to tell them everything about my business opportunity whatsoever. And they have to give me their name and their email, okay? Now, as soon as they put that in, I'm just going to put in some fake information here. Now, as soon as they put that in, all right, then they get what they asked for, okay, which is information on how to trade Forex, for example. All right, excuse me. And if they don't join right away because of money or whatever it is, I still have their contact information to continue to follow up with them about Forex. Okay. Hey, you may not be able to join now, but we're doing a webinar tonight. You can get more information. Or, hey, here's a free video on how to do whatever. Staying in their face. Or let's say, for example, if I decide I don't want to do Forex anymore, or if I have another offer or a product that I want to sell to this person that's relative to them. Maybe they don't have enough money to do Forex, but in general, Forex is in the make money niche. You know, I'm just using Forex as an example. So if I have another make money offer that I'm promoting, then I'm going to send to that list, right? I'm not going to send anything to them about losing weight, because that's not how they got on my list. They got on my list because they were a business opportunity seeker. They were looking for a way to make money. So anything relative to making money, I am going to email to them. Is that making sense? Am I making sense? I'm trying to make sense without talking over your head. Is that making sense? And I know this is probably going to lag a little bit, so I'm going to refresh. Okay, yes. I don't know if type yes, if it makes sense. I'm going to show you how to build a funnel in a minute, but I have to get through the basics here, okay, to help you understand the list. When you get your list, one thing that you don't want to do, type yes twice if this makes sense, okay? I'm on Facebook waiting on you all's comments, okay? But one thing that you have to understand, once you get an autoresponder, you don't want to ever cancel it. Like, that's just suicide to your business. I see people do it all the time, and then they try to come back in the business and they have to start all over again. I did this before. When I first started, I had Get Response, and this is when Get Response was cheap. Okay, I had thousands of subscribers in my list, and me, out of pure ignorance, canceled my autoresponder because I couldn't afford it, quote unquote, not realizing that I couldn't afford not to be able to afford my autoresponder, because that was my black book. That was a list of prospects and people that I have worked with over those years, that I've built up that list and built a relationship with, that I pretty much forfeited when I canceled my autoresponder. So I had to start all over again, building a list all over again. And I wasn't as seasoned as I am now in marketing. So imagine being a newbie, having to start all over, building your list. It was crazy. Okay. So you don't want to ever do that. Here's another page. Okay. Work. And I'm going to show you how to build this in a second. So don't worry about it. Oh, it's going to the same thing. Why is this going to this? Okay, there we go. All right, so here's another page that I have built, okay? Which again, hey, Reginald, how can I work with you directly? Hey, I'm not going to send them direct information on my business. Here's another reason why. I may not be doing that business anymore, or I may want to send you something else. So I'm not going to send you direct access to what you've asked for before I get the lead, because again, all leads are not going to make an immediate decision. So if I have that lead, I can sell to them as long as they remain a subscriber on my list. Your list size is going to be a indicator of how much income you're generating monthly. Once you learn how to monetize your list, which there's detailed training on how to do that. I'm not going to talk about that in this video on this training. But once you learn how to effectively monetize your list size will be an indicator of how much money you generate monthly. Each lead on your list is worth anywhere between $1 to $3 per lead if monetized properly. It can even be potentially worth any more. You know, some people leads in our list worth $5 a lead. Okay, it all depends on how you monetize. But again, once people fill this out, then they get what they asked for. But this is what most people do, right? They send people directly to the sales page, and then people come on there. I'm not going to do that. And then guess what? You're leaving a whole lot of money on the table, okay? And you're wasting advertising dollars. So coming back over here, how do you do this? Okay. First of all, the reason why I chose this autoresponder, I'm going to be quick. Okay. Number one, it's cost efficient. All right. You're going to get 5,000 subscribers for like $24.95. All right. That is better than most out there, especially coming from a premium autoresponder. This is a premium autoresponder. Okay. It's not like Traffic Wave or whatever. Traffic Wave is good. All right, but it's not a premium service as of yet. Okay, maybe one day, but not as of yet. This is more of a premium service. Okay, which means that guaranteed delivery inbox, you have the option to do single opt-in or double opt-in, etc. You get a lot of other cool stuff. Also, if you look at this here as well, it has a great income opportunity attached to it. And again, this is what I say. I have a list of over 40-something thousand people in one of my autoresponders. I have another list of 60,000. Everybody on my list can't afford $200 a month, or can't afford a $150 a month, or they may not want to do Forex at all. You know, it's no secret I do Forex, so that's why I'm talking about this. Or everybody on your list may not want to do Forex, or they may not want to sell pills, or whatever it is that you're doing. So the reason why this makes sense is because it's a universal opportunity, because an autoresponder is a tool that everybody need, every entrepreneur need. Because if you don't have any leads, you don't have any business. If you're not capturing your leads, you're basically forfeiting them and giving away money, essentially. Okay. So not to mention that this has a health and wellness component to it as well. And they are going to add a lead capture page builder inside of here as well. But I don't really mess with the health and wellness side. But again, for the people that don't have a business, they do have a nice health and wellness side as well. Okay, but we're only going to talk about the autoresponder here. Okay, but not to mention, AWeber only pays you 30%. Okay, 30%. This company pays you 50% upfront payout. Okay, and 40% goes to the binary. So understand, like when I start talking about the money, let me make sure you guys are still with me. Okay, I still got 33. Good, good, good. Y'all are hanging in today. So when I start talking about money, people get scared because they have an issue with money. But think about this. You paying $50 a month, or you have a customer paying $50 a month. There's people paying more than this for autoresponders, and they don't even get this amount of subscribers. You're paying $50 a month for your autoresponder. The company's going to give you $25 per month per customer you refer. So if you get 10 customers, which is not hard to do, right? 25 times 10 equals $250 a month in residual income. If you are a recruiter, right? Obviously, you can refer more people. 100 customers, right? Personal customers are earning you $2,500 a month. But here's the beautiful part about this. If you get 10 customers, the goal is 10 customers, you're going to earn $250 a month. But if you teach those 10 people how to get 10 customers, the company is going to pay you a 50% check match, a 50% check match bonus. So of their $250, okay, divide that by 2, that's $125, okay, in check matching bonuses that you're going to earn per 10 people that you show how to duplicate what you've done. And if you multiply that times 10, that's an extra $1,250 plus, okay, the $250 that you're earning on your own, which is $1,500 a month. Does that excite you? Okay, it should, because I'm just talking small numbers right now. But there's not many places that pay $25 a month per referral on a valuable tool that people actually need. Now, there are other opportunities that pay this, but the products are trash. If we be honest, they're garbage. It's not stuff that people are going to use. It's not stuff that people need, and they pay out all this money, but they're going to cancel next month anyway. But now you have a company that has an autoresponder. We're just talking about the autoresponder, which is a tool that most smart marketers are going to own for life, that pays out $25 per month in residual income. That's not even talking about the health and wellness products. If people start using that, now you really lock in a residual income over here, okay? So is that making sense? Does the compensation plan excite you? Okay, it should, because that's a lot of money. They also have a ticket product that pays out 40%, and here's product commissions. They're probably going to add more products, etc. Okay, now 40% of this goes into the binary. I'm going to show you the binary real quick, and then we're going to talk about setting up this autoresponder. Sorry, where is it at? Okay, let's go to reseller tools. Then I'm going to go to downline. Here's another reason why you should get in, because I'm going to promote this pretty heavy. Even though I'm doing a lot of different things, I'm going to promote this heavy because it's crazy. Okay, now here's the binary compensation plan. All right. Here's the binary compensation plan. Unfortunately, some people cancel, only a few, because they don't know any better. I'm going to be honest with you. They have no idea what they're doing. And it's crazy. Why would you cancel? Because the binary pays out to infinity. So not only do you have a uni-level compensation plan, you have a dual compensation plan here. You have a uni-level compensation plan that pays out 50% residuals and a 50% check match. On top of that, you have a binary that pays out 40%. Okay, so for every 6 people that you have on one side of your leg, which you're going to have a power leg, which this is my power leg, and for every 4 on this leg, it creates a $20 cycle. Okay, a $20 cycle. And this is to infinity. If you look at what you see here, right, and I haven't even really scratched the surface yet with promoting this, okay, but I'm going to have thousands of people in here. So the people that get in, it goes down in a straight line. And you want to always, when you're building a binary, you want to place on your outside legs, your outer legs, okay? But it goes down in a straight line. So some of you guys that have already signed up, you are probably getting emails that you have a non-referred person in your binary or in your downline or something. And that's basically from you benefiting from this binary, because you see it goes down in a straight line, and people that come in after you are going to be placed under you. Okay. Now, in order for you to benefit from the binary monetarily, I believe you have to personally refer to. But after those two, you refer and they stay active for something. I can't remember the comp plan. But after those two stay active, I think you have to have a total of 6 active at all times to fully maximize it. But after you do that, you're pretty much locked in. And then whatever happens after that on both of these legs, if both of them run wild and those people stay active, guess what? You create another income stream within the income stream, and you're getting spillover. This person here was my first person I signed up and they quit. And look who's under them, right? There's going to be thousands of people here. Now they can reactivate, right? But this is what excites me, because you have a $50 business that's paying out a total of 90% commissions, right? So that is what excites me about this. Do y'all have any questions about this so far? Now, if you're interested in signing up in this, please inbox me. Do not go and Google anything like that, because you're going to end up on the wrong team. I promise you that, because I am coming out with a system for this specifically because of this compensation plan, and it will be a rotator system as well. Okay. But in order for you to be in the rotator, you have to be all in, which right now is Oksana, which we're sharing signups. Okay. So you got to be all in, which means that you got to get the 997 product to go in the rotator. Okay. Now I'm going to close that out. So that's that. So even if you're not in the rotator, you still will potentially end up with spillover. Now, to get direct commissions, you got to be all in. Now, going back to the product suite, let's talk about the autoresponder. Okay, how do you set this up, Reginald? And hopefully my computer don't crash. All right, so basically what you would do is go to product suite. You're going to click on autoresponder, and you're going to go under campaigns. And I'm going to create a new campaign because I did this last night, and I'm going to do it again. So basically your campaign name, how you will name that will be according to whatever type of list you're generating. If you're in a weight loss company, you may want to put your company name, or you may want to put weight loss leads or what have you, weight loss prospects. And then if people join your team, what I like to do is I like to put my team members on the list as well. So if I have to send out general communication to them, I can get it out to them all at once. And I may call them weight loss team or XYZ company team. So that way I know if I need to get something out, I can just send an email and it goes to everybody immediately. Okay. So in this case, I'm going to do Forex leads, assuming you're in the Forex business. But again, whatever you want to do. Description is for you, your prospect. Don't see that. From name, put your name. Reply to email, put your email. It's best that you use a paid email. As you see, I have connectwithreginald.com. You can go to namecheap.com and get a business email for like $30 a year. Okay. And the reason why I suggest that is because whenever you use a free email service, it hurts the deliverability in your emails. And that's for any autoresponder, not just this one. Aweber does it, GetResponse does it. They would give you a warning when you use a free email, because generally people who spam use free email addresses. Notification email, you can use a free email address in this case. Company name, I'm going to put my company name. If you don't have a company, I believe you can leave it blank. If you can't leave it blank, just put your name there. But do not put your network marketing company name there, because that is not your company. Okay. I'm going to put my link there, which is already there. So you will put your thank you page here, which will be the page that people will see once they opt into your list. And you do that because just in case you create a web form and you don't specify a thank you page, this is the URL that it would go to, okay? And then you can notify yourself about each new subscriber by checking this box. Personally, I don't do that because I don't want to be notified every time I get a lead, because I generate hundreds of leads daily sometime, and I don't want a bunch of email about me getting a lead. But if you want to receive notification of each lead that you get, then you want to check that, because you may add custom form fields to your page to where you want to see the lead so that you can call them or what have you, okay? So I'm gonna uncheck it, but some of you guys might want to check it. All right. And then once you create that list, you see that it's here. Okay. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to go to message and you want to go to follow up. And then once you go to follow up, if you have multiple campaigns like I do, you want to select the campaign you just created from this area here after you do follow up. And then I'm going to go on Facebook while this loads because my computer's loading slow. Do y'all have any questions so far? Okay. All right. No, this is not total life changes. Okay. So once you do this follow up thing right here, now you want to add a follow up. Okay. So when you add a follow up, the idea is the first message you want to go out immediately. So as soon as they opt into your autoresponder, you want this message to go out immediately. So generally you can do like, thank you for opting into my page. Like, I don't have any predefined messages here, but you just want to speak from the heart. Like, sometimes people make this process so complicated and it's really not. You just want to be authentic and speak from the heart. So you can put, thanks for requesting info on XYZ, whatever your company is. And then here, you're just going to type out your email body. I'm just going to grab something from my email and copy and paste it in here. So let me see here. Connect. I'm going to find an email. All right. So I'm just going to grab this and come back over here, paste. And then once you are done typing, you want to put regards, your name or something here at the bottom. And then you want to always space like 6 or 7 times, because at the bottom of the emails or the footer of the emails, there's like an unsubscribe link and can spam X stuff there. You don't want that to be super close to your name. So when you space it, it gives it a little room so that that's at the bottom and it's not so close to my name to where they click the unsubscribe immediately. In the text box, I always put 2 pound signs, because not many people still have a text email message service. But if people do, they'll just see 2 pound signs and they weren't meant to get my email. I'm not going to create a whole nother text email. But for the most part, most people have HTML now, so you won't have to worry about that. The company probably will remove this eventually. So again, send 0, which means instant. I typed up my message. If you want to know how to hyperlink stuff, for example, what you would do is highlight, click on this little insert edit link. You want to always open in a new window. And then I'm going to put the link here. Click OK. And then boom, that's it. Okay, now it's hyperlinked and it's clickable. Then I'm going to click add. Now, after I do that, there's a autoresponder message. Now I can add another follow-up. You see that campaign is selected. So I can create like a 7-day email series, an 8-day email series or whatever, or you don't necessarily have to have an email series at all. You don't have to create autoresponder follow-ups at all if you don't want to. You can just manually send broadcasts. That's totally up to you. However, I recommend that you set up some autoresponders, even if it's through you testing your own broadcast messages. Like, this is how I come up with some of my autoresponders, because I send out broadcast messages, and if I notice that the open rates on those broadcast messages are high, then I will put them in an autoresponder series for all my new subscribers to get once they opt in, because that lets me know that their email is converting. So, but when you are creating your autoresponder series, you want to make sure that you send each message 2 days apart from each other. So each message that I create after this message, I will always have it 2 days apart. I don't want to send it back to back, unless, for example, you create like a 7-day boot camp or something, and you say every day I'm going to send you an email about what to do next or whatever. Totally different situation. But in this case, I would do 2 days back to back. Again, your subject here, and then you would just do the same thing you did in the other email and repeat the same process. That's how you would do that. Now, for example, before I show you how to build a page, if you want to send out a manual broadcast, like I talked about earlier, let's say, for example, I have a JVZoo product, or I'm selling a tool, or I'm doing something that's relative to everybody on my list. In this case, I can just do select all, and you see it moves everybody over here. And I type up my email. Here, I put my subject here. Here's my subject. Here's my body. And again, you know how to do that. Now, if I wanted to send this message later, obviously I can pre-schedule messages here to go out at a later date here. Or on the next screen, I'll show you how to not do that and then send it instantly, okay? But you can pre-schedule messages here. Actually, let me see how that works. I need to see how that works because I've never done it before. So let's do this tomorrow at this time. It's gonna go to everybody here. Pound pound. Gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's gonna go to everybody here. Now, let's say, for example, I have a message that's only appropriate for ECC leads. Then I will only select ECC leads, or it's appropriate for ECC leads and Forex leads. Then I will only send to those people, right? Y'all get what I'm saying here, right? Or if I have a message I want to send out to my team about a training we're doing tonight, I'll select team list, which we're going to assume this is the team list. Like, this is the power of an autoresponder, because it's a tool that you can massively communicate with your people all at once via email. And you can massively promote whatever you want to promote to your leads. So if you have a JVZoo product or another make money offer that you want to send to your leads, or if you're doing a free training, such as what I'm doing now, and you want them to be able to see it, to show that you give out content, that you give out value, guess what? You can send it to everybody on your list that this is relative for. If it's make money from home, then obviously you want to send it to your make money from home list. You can build multiple lists with your autoresponder. You can build a real estate list. You can build a weight loss list. You can build a workout training list, like a biblical list. It doesn't matter. Basically, these are like categories. These campaigns are how you segment your list, okay? These are categories. So this is how you categorize your lists. And depending on what you're mailing out, you want to make sure that whatever your offer is or whatever your email is relative to these categories on your list, or you won't see a response for it. So I'm just going to choose one for this example here. I did do a send later. All right. But obviously, let me see here. Test. But obviously, if you're going to send it instantly, you're not going to mess with the send later, okay? But I just want to see how the send later works. And then once you do the send later, if you look here, you see that it schedules it automatically. Actually, I think this is the other message. I think that's the other message. But what you would do here in both cases is even though it's a send later, you will still always hit this Q symbol here, okay, to queue up the message. All right. So you will hit this Q symbol to queue the message. And then once you queue the message, it's gonna go into, send mode, okay, which it will go out tomorrow at that time, which I'm gonna stop it because I don't want that message to go out. All right. But that's pretty much how that works, okay? So do everybody understand that part of it? How to create a campaign, how to create a message, how to send manual broadcasts. All right, does all that make any sense? Okay, cool. So now what you will do at this point, all right, is you want to connect your autoresponder that you have over here or with whatever autoresponder service you have with a lead capture page builder. You can use whatever capture page builder you want. So basically what you would do is just click on create form, and you want to make sure you are in the correct campaign here. And then the form name, you can name it whatever you want, like blog form if it's for your blog, or this is going to be wham. I'm going to do wham capture page for this example. And then the thank you page, I always choose custom URL. And then you're going to put your thank you page in there, which I'm going to have to find mine. Okay, so I'm going to grab this. All right. So if you have not already created a thank you page, obviously you would do this last. But since I already have one, I'm just going to put this in here. And you can edit this at any moment, okay? Because everything is handled through the form. Okay, so I'm going to put my thank you page in there. And then ad tracking is kind of like, well, the same thing, wham form. It'll let you know where the leads are coming from. So if this is on my wham capture page, I can put wham. So whenever I see a lead in my autoresponder, it'll have this tag next to it to let me know where the leads have come from. You can do double opt-in, which means that people have to confirm their email before getting added to your list, okay? Now, there's a powerful thing behind that if you wanted to do that, but if you wanted them to be added to your list without double opting in, you can do that as well. There's pros and cons to that, though, okay? The pro is you're going to build a more responsive list, and you're going to be 100% sure that everybody that's on your list is going to be valid, okay? Every email is going to be valid. When you don't use this, you will have invalid email addresses on your list, which you'll have to manually delete, okay? You can add custom form fields here if you want, but I'm just going to make the name visible and email, or you can do full name and email. I like to do first name, last name. Then I click add. And then there's the form for this particular list. Now I'm going to grab this HTML code here. I'm going to highlight copy. And then I'm going to come over here to I am Phenom and create a page. Now, anybody that joins at the $50 level today, I'm going to do it again. You will get this for free. I'm not going to make you pay for it today. Okay, and today is November 15th. Now, if you join after today, you will have to pay for it. Okay, keep that in mind. All right, so now what I would do is I will come over here to create a new page. And then I will grab a capture page template, which I'm just going to pick one. Excuse me. So I am going to do this one for this example. I'm not going to do the two-step opt-in. So I'm going to choose this one. And how you get the form on, you click on this. Then I'm going to click this little settings icon. And then I am going to paste the opt-in form code there. Okay, and there you have it. Now, if you go back, and let's say if I wanted to change these forms fields here, I will go to opt-in form fields, Then I will click on manage fields, and I can change the names. So I can say, please enter best email address. I can make this required. Yes. Everything is required. I can do an icon, user icon, mail icon, hit save. And you see how that looks. Okay. That's supposed to be a mail icon. How come it's showing a user? Oh, I chose user. Mail icon. All right. So that's that. Now you can also change the form fields. You can do normal. You can do big, longer, like anything that you want to do here. Okay. Now I can also expand this by expanding that, like so. Okay. So everything is in there now. So I can put my headline here, which click that. I can be like, discover how high school dropout earns $500 day using his smartphone. Okay. Hold on a second. I think we have somebody outside. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, I have to wait till my wife cannot hear me at all. All right, so anyway, I'm gonna highlight this, make that white. I can change this to 3, and that looks a little better, but I'm probably gonna take it after header and do paragraph. Do paragraph and just adjust the font size this way. All right, bold, boom. Okay. Simply enter your primary email address below to get instant access. Let's see here. What's the font size on this? I'm gonna do 12. Hold on. Let's do 12. Okay, 16, 18. Okay, that's how I want it to look. So this is how I build capture pages, right? Gonna do bold. I may make this red and be done. Okay. Now you notice how this is kind of transparent. Let's see if I can find out where that is. Opacity. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So box settings, I had the opacity a little lighter so you can see through it. You can make it a little light, but I don't want it to be too light because it kind of takes away from the form. But that's pretty much how you will adjust that. The disclaimers and all that, you can put that there at the bottom for Facebook. But I'm going to delete this, and hopefully I don't delete the whole element. Hold on. There we go. All right. The button here, click on it, edit. Let's see. Opt-in form button, edit button, button text, get instant access. Okay. I can change the color of the button if I want to, but I'm not going to change it. Actually, I think I am. Hold on, let's see. Button style. Where's the button color? Edit button, button style. Normal. Okay, here we go. All right. I like red. Let me highlight that. Gonna come over here. Button text. Let's see. All right, we'll go with that. Hover colors. I usually make it the same color as the button, but obviously you don't have to do that. And that's it. Okay. So now this page is pretty much done. Now, if I wanted to change the background image on this, what you could do is, let's get rid of that. Do you have any questions so far on what I'm talking about? I'm going to refresh to see if I have any questions. Okay, no questions. Okay. All right, so if I wanted to change the background image, first of all, make sure you save your work. Because anything can happen, computer can crash, and you'll have to edit this all over again, which will suck big time. All right, so to change the background image, you can go to google.com, or you may already have an image. I like to, search for free stuff on Google. So I can do money background, and I would do 1920 by 1080. You want to make sure you're getting at least that. If you can get larger, that'd be better. But I'm going to use this one. If you use something from Google, make sure that it's not anything like this has a watermark or something on the bottom of it. So make sure it's something that's not, what do you call it? I can't even think of the word right now. I'm sorry. But just make sure it's not trademark images. Okay. Anything that's trademarked, anything like that, don't use it, because, you can get in trouble for that. But if it's a free image, you shouldn't have any problems. But to change this, you click on this little setting icons, go to page settings, and then background image, and then click on actions and upload. You could actually search for images back there too as well, but I didn't use that example. So I'm gonna go get this, and hopefully this image upload. Okay, and it did. And then I click use image. Okay. And I think it's covering up the entire page. So we'll test it. So let me grab, actually, hold on. All right, another thing you want to do is change your permalink, which is this. Okay, so I always edit my permalink. I'm going to do Forex now, for example, since this is about Forex. And then I'm going to grab this link, and I'm going to open it in the incognito window. First, let's publish the page. Let me publish the page to make it live. Now, incognito window, and let's test it to see how it looks. And it looks good, right? Everything is covering. Nice looking page. Pretty cool. Okay. Do y'all like that page? Or am I talking to myself here? You guys are quiet. I got to use the restroom too. I drank a lot of water. Good grief. No questions. Okay, great. So that's how you would do that. Super simple. So now, for example, if I put in my information here, this is what happens. So now when I say, hey, I made $50 a day trading from my smartphone, ask me how on social media, for example, instead of me sending people directly to that page and missing out on that lead, and then that lead go and join under somebody else. This is for any business, not just my business. I'm just using this as an example. That's what most people do. They send people directly to a page. Life gets in the way. They forget who they were talking to, or they go and Google somebody else, and then they sign up under somebody else. But if you capturing this lead, you still have the lead regardless of what they make, that you can sell to whatever you want to sell to them. So now once they opt in and give me their information, now they get what they saw. And I have the lead, which means I'm building up my list, which ultimately my list is my income. Think of it in terms of that. My list is my income. So as long as I monetize them, I am going to create income. So that is done. This page is done. So I'm going to exit editor. leave. And let's say, for example, you wanted to do a, let me close this here, close that. If you wanted to do like a custom thank you page, all right, here's what you will do. New page, and you're going to grab a page with a video. You can do it from scratch, but I always like to start from a template. So I'm going to grab one that has a video on it, and then I can make any modifications I want. Now, this is a drag and drop lead capture page builder, okay? So you can drag and drop however you want on here. You don't even have to start with this. So this form here at the bottom, I'm just going to delete this, okay? I don't need that. I don't need this stuff at the top. Delete. All right, I'm just going to work with this stuff in the middle. Now, obviously, I can edit this stuff here at the bottom. Here, like if I wanted to put, you know, copyright 2017, my company, I can do that. This privacy stuff, we don't need that at the bottom. And then that's it there for the footer, okay? We'll just leave that like that, okay? Now, from a video standpoint, if you wanted to create your own sales video, for example, if you do something custom, okay, what you can do is click on settings and then just paste your YouTube link here, okay? What you don't want to do as a marketer, even when you're sending out emails, let's say, for example, you create a video and you upload it on YouTube, and you want people to see that information, but you don't want them to get lost on YouTube. Let me show you what happens when you send out a YouTube link. This is another big mistake that a lot of marketers make, okay? They'll do something like this. For example, hey, the Bitcoin boom or whatever, and they're sending out a link. Hey, check this out. Then inbox me for more information. What you think gonna happen when you send people a YouTube link? They're gonna get distracted by everything that's over here to the right, okay? They're distracted by everything that's over here, and they're doing everything but inboxing you, and they're gonna see somebody else's video, and they're gonna get excited about their earnings, and then they're gonna probably join with them. Okay, you're basically losing a portion of your leads when you send people to YouTube, especially if you have not built a relationship with them. If they have no real relationship with you, they're not tied to you at that point. That's the sole purpose of you building a list, so that you can establish credibility and build a relationship with them so that they know, like, and trust you, okay? But if you send them directly to YouTube, they're going to get distracted. So you can take a video from YouTube that you've uploaded on YouTube because you want to use YouTube as a point or a place where you market at, right, where people find you, but you don't want to send people on your mailing list to YouTube. So I will take this for example, and we're going to pretend this is my video, and I will paste it here, click autoplay, and then obviously save, and then boom, my sales video is there. Now, if you wanted to use your own, like if you have another video hosting or whatever, you can paste custom HTML code in here as well for your videos. Like if you use something like Wistia or whatever, you can also download videos from YouTube and edit them, tweak them however you want to do it for your company presentation. If you wanted to like take your company presentation off YouTube or any video website, splice it up, edit it, put yourself in the front doing a presentation, then transition to that. Whatever you want to do, you can do all that, and obviously use that video. So what I like to use is, what's the name of that stuff I use to download a video? It is called, I can't think of the name of it right now. Let me find it. Sorry, guys. It keeps clicking me out when I click on it. It is called iTube Studio. That's it. Okay. iTube Studio. So you can Google iTube Studio. I recommend you buy this. It's better than these Google Chrome stuff. But if you can't afford it, I understand. You can use video download helper. Like if I come on this page here, I think this is it right here. Actually, this is not. So I don't know what this is. I'm going to get this off though. So the thing about using these extensions, these Chrome extensions, a lot of them sometimes put viruses and stuff on your computer or viruses in the Google Chrome browser. So that's why I stopped using them, because I kept getting viruses in Google Chrome and it just completely screwed up everything. So I don't use it. I just went ahead and bought this. It's like $39 one time or something. Like it's super inexpensive. And you can download any video using this. Like you can turn on an extension to where whenever you're over a video, you will see like a download icon pop up here. Or any web page, you would just grab the video here. And for example, I'm going to open it up. And I would just paste the URL in here by clicking that. And then it will automatically grab the video like you see here. And then I can select 720p, which that's the highest I go. Then I will hit download, and then it downloads the video for me. Okay. Security wants confidential. I don't know what that is. I don't know what my keychain password is. All right. I don't know why that's doing that, but anyway. Yeah, it'll download the video, okay, which it should, like it is. Okay. So once it downloads the video like it is, you will come over here to download it, and you will see all the videos I downloaded right here. Okay. Pretty cool, right? All right. So now coming back over here, I'm not going to edit this title, but obviously you can type whatever title you want here. Again, you can add, I want you to use your imagination. Okay. You can add testimonial videos right here. Like if you get testimonial videos from YouTube for your company or for people that do them for you, you can add testimonial videos, and you can simply do that by adding a column like this. Okay. And then you can take, where's the video thing here? You can do 3 column or 2 column. If you want to do a 3 column, let me find it. Hold on, let's first add the spacer. Okay, now where's, okay, here's the column. So I can add another column like that and kind of adjust it so that it's kind of even. All right, like so. And then video element, 1 video, 2 video, 3 video. Okay. So let me. So I want my videos to be the same. So you see I'm kind of adjusting them. Okay. So that's how you would do that. Then I will take this right here. I can add edit. I can click center. I can put awesome testimonials or whatever you want to put there. Header. I'm gonna make it bold. You can make it red. You can put an image right here that you get done. Just showing you an example. And obviously you would go here and put the link for each video. Now, for these videos to be this small, you can use YouTube. I like to use Wistia for this because that way the videos are going to open up in the pop-up. You can also use Wistia is a little bit expensive. So Optimize Player is another option. Very inexpensive player. It's like Wistia. So if you wanted to use this player, you can. To be able to create those videos that open up in a light box, which means that you click the video icon and it opens up in a light box. So you can do anything you want, right? I'm gonna put a button here. All right, and then I'll put a let's go here to get started now. All right. And click on images. You see all type of buttons in Google. Gonna download this, save image. Gonna come back over here, click on this, edit, action, upload image, upload files, select. And I know I'm going fast because I'm behind on time. All right, and I'm gonna use that image. Then to resize it, you just click on it and then you go where these blue boxes are and then just kind of drag it down, okay? All right, now if it's too close to the video, I can do that. If you want it a little bit closer, click in that empty spot, drag this area up a little bit, okay? You see how cool that well buddy is? Like a lot of you guys don't even know you can do this with this. Then I can take the same button if I wanted to use it again, click this to duplicate, click, drag it down here. Below this, make sure it's not in the column field though. So you see there it's in the column. If I drag it down a little further, hold on. Hold on, let me duplicate it again. I'm trying to get it out the column. All right, I'm gonna delete that one. I don't know what happened here. Actually, let's do this. Take a column. There we go. Actually, get rid of that. Get rid of this. I'm trying to get it in this area down here without going outside of the video. It's kind of hard with this image. But I can stick it right there, but actually, let me see here. All right, let's try it that way now. All right, we'll stick that right there. And then let me try to drag. All right, so for some reason, I can't get the button underneath here. Oh, there it is. Boom. There we go. Man, that was some work. All right, so space, move that up a little bit. Gonna add another spacer here. And there you go. And I can add text underneath this, all that stuff, okay? Now, the next thing you want to do, obviously, is link the button. So I'm going to click on the button, click this to icon, and then image style. That's not it. Where is it at? I believe it's action. Edit. No, that's not it. I'm having a brain fart. All right, hold on a second, guys. Hold on 1 second. I've got to. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. Give me 60 seconds. I'll be right back. I drunk a lot of water. I can't hold it. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. So now you will want to link the image. So basically what you would do is click on target link, click URL, and then you're going to grab the URL where you want them to go. Now, in this case, let me see if I have any questions first. Okay. In this case, when you're doing a URL, you want to send them to like your company enrollment page. Okay. You want to send them to your company enrollment page. Ricky, I'm going to answer your question in a second. So whatever your company enrollment page is where you'll want to send them. So let's use this as an example. I can't see what I'm doing here. Okay, that's not what I was trying to do. All right, yes, I'm ready to get started. All right. So this is my company enrollment page. So we'll take that link. All right, and then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put this here. And generally, I open this in the same window. I do not open this in a new window unless I'm giving like instructions on something to do while filling out the application. If you're giving some type of instruction to people on what to do when filling out the application in your video here, then you would have it open in a new window. If you're not, open it in the same window. Okay. So I'm going to link that button like that. And then I'm going to click on this one, click this tool icon, and I'm going to link this button the same way. Okay. Then I will click save to make sure my changes are saved. We're going to pretend I edit this in the background. You want to also edit the permalink. So I would do FX sales, for example. Another thing I forgot to mention is under page settings, you want to always edit your page title as well. I didn't edit the title on the other one. So I'll put $1 million blueprint here. I'm going to click save and I'm going to publish the page. Okay. Now how you will connect the two together. Okay. I'm going to grab this right here. I'm going to come back over here to the autoresponder. I'm going to edit it, what I did before. And instead of me using this page here, okay, I'm going to use the page I just created, which generally speaking, you probably want to create your sales page first. And then I will just click edit. And then I think it should update automatically. We're going to test that theory and see. Okay. So I'm going to exit out of here. And let's try the other page to see if it updated automatically. And it did. Okay. And I clicked the button by mistake. But yeah, it updated automatically for some reason. I don't think I put a video here. That's probably why. But there's nothing showing here because I didn't put any videos, actual videos here. Okay. But I don't think I did anyway. Let me take it over here to Chrome to see if that's the reason why nothing is showing. Yep, that's the reason why I didn't put any videos there. Okay, so let me just grab. All right, so let's come over here. Go back to this. I didn't actually put a link in here. So YouTube, paste, save. Come over here. Paste. Do the same thing for this one. Paste. Same thing for this one. Paste. Save. All right, now let's refresh. And now you see how it will look. Okay, that's how it will look. And you've seen how I connected the two. So Ricky, did that answer your question? I don't know if that's what. How do you connect the landing page to the thank you page, and where do you, okay, the Facebook pixel thing, okay? Now, where you put the Facebook pixel on here will be, you click on the tools icon, and then you will go to scripts and codes. Once you go to scripts and codes, you can put the Facebook pixel in the head script, body script, or footer script. Okay, this is where you would put that, and then obviously after you do that, you will hit save. Okay, now sometime when you preview the pages, sometime they work, most of the time they don't, and the reason why it's not working when you preview is because we have a SSL certificate on here, and the SSL certificate forces the page not to work when you preview it. So if you wanted to preview what you've done, you'll have to publish the page and then grab the link and open it in a new window to see what you've done. Okay, now going back to the other page, we're done here really, but going back to the other page, I'm gonna edit the title because I didn't do it on that one. So I'm gonna open this up again, click on page settings, page info SEO, and then I would just grab what I put here, okay, and then be done, okay? Because this is what people are going to see if they're on Facebook, especially. You don't want them to see nature, whatever, you know, on Facebook. Also, if you use a background and you notice, like this irks me really, really bad, okay? If you use a page background and you probably can't tell here, let me grab it to show you what I'm talking about. All right, grab this link. And I'm going to come back over here. If you use a page background and you notice that it's not filling, oh, what happened to the page? All right, and if you notice it's not filling the entire background, please fix that. That is like so tacky and amateur looking. That's why you want to use 19 on 20 by 1080. You shouldn't have any problems. I don't know how this will look on a 4K monitor though. I have one downstairs. I can test it, but I believe it should be fine. If not, you may want to go with a bigger 4K image. Another thing that you could do to kind of fix that would be if you go under page settings icon again and go where you loaded the background image, and then the background size, like I can scale it and adjust it right here, you know, so you can scale it and adjust it. Like this is how some people pages look, like the image would be like halfway in the page and they have the white. That's not how it should look. So you can scale it to fit the entire background, you know, just like that. Once you load the image, if it's not already doing so. Okay. So another thing that you have with this tool as well is domain mapping. Again, anybody that signs up today in Now Lifestyle will get this for free. You have to join with me, clearly. Let me refresh. See if y'all asking any more questions. Okay, awesome. So you're going to get this tool for free. Now, the beautiful thing about it is you can brand it with your domain name, which I highly recommend you do that. Okay. You don't want people to see uopblog.com/xyz/whatever. Like, don't do that. Get a domain name and brand it with your domain name because it will look like this. Like mine is branded with my domain name, so they don't even have a clue where this is coming from. So you can do that on the domain mapping. I have a video on how to do it. Use the domain company I specify, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, use Namecheap. I have a tutorial on this on the dashboard. Okay, this is a admin account, so my dashboard won't look like yours. We also have link tracking here, which is basic link tracking, kind of like Bitly. Okay, so this is like Bitly built within the system. So once you have your branded domain name, now you have your own branded tracking links that you can use for different scenarios to create tracking links. Maybe you're trying to shorten an affiliate link that you have with a JVZoo product or whatever product you're promoting. You can shorten your links here. Like this right here, for example, this Now Lifestyle link. For those that are interested, you can go to reginaldstinson.com/NLS. Okay. Once you go to this page, right, it goes to this link, which is ultimately an affiliate link. Okay. So you would go here to get started with this, though. It's the point I'm coming to. And you can only do the autoresponder if you want to for $24.97 or $250 a year. I don't recommend you do that unless you just only want the autoresponder. You don't want to make more money. It doesn't make any sense, but some people may only want to do this. You don't want to ever refer people to the business. That's fine. But if you want to participate in the binary and the commission side of things and all that, you can get started today for $1, and then it's $50 a month, which you will scroll all the way to the bottom to do that. And again, you go to reginaldstinson.com/NLS. Now, if you want this tool for free right here, you have to start at the $50 level. As long as you keep the autoresponder active, okay, you will have this free for life since I'm not charging you for it. Okay. Now, if you cancel the autoresponder or cancel NLS, then I will have to deactivate your account, and then you will have to pay a reactivation fee to get it back if you want to have leads, some pages in here or whatever. Now, another thing I forgot to mention about this as well is the reason why this is so cool is you can share marketing funnels. So let's say, for example, you create something like this and this that converts extremely well, and you become an affiliate for I Am Phenom, for example, or they get it free as well, and you want to share your funnel. All you would do is click on this icon here and you click on export. Okay. And it will export your page out. You see it has IMP page builder. Okay. And then all your new person will have to do is come to the ULP page builder, click on import, click choose file. All right. And then grab that file, click import now. And then it's going to import the page and bring them in here. Then from here, they don't have to just do any designing. The only thing they need to do is create their campaign inside of Now Lifestyle, right? They're going to have to create their campaign like I showed you. They will still have to create a web form as well. And then after they create their web form and all that stuff, all they would need to do is just click on this, click this icon, and then change the form code. By clicking on change opt-in form code, replace your code with their code, hit process, right? And then they're going to publish the page. And then obviously they want to change the permalink structure. So you can do Forex, whatever, more. Okay, change it to something. And then they're going to change the page settings. Okay, which if you don't change this, it's going to say imported page. So their page title. Okay, and then hit save, and then the page is done. Okay, another way they can import a page. Let's go to one I was doing here. Okay, let's say, for example, your person was frustrated and they say, Ricky, man, I just want your funnel. I can't create this page. I'm frustrated. I'm tired. I've been working on this for hours. And then you say, you know what? I'm going to share with you my capture page. And you export your page out, and your person is still looking at their page that they see here that's crappy. It sucks. They can't edit it. They can't figure it out. And you tell them, hey, all you need to do is, while you're in your page builder, Johnny, okay, click on the little arrow icon, click import. Okay, you can import from within as well. Grab the little file that you sent them, click import, and then voila, there it is. So you can share capture pages, you can share sales pages, you can share the entire funnel. So you can use your imagination. All right, if you can create an entire sales funnel, you can share the capture page, sales page, and all that. You just have to show them how to connect it all together. So again, if you want to get started with this, go to reginaldstinson.com/NLS. It's going to take you to this page. You're going to scroll all the way to the bottom. You're going to grab it for $1 trial, and then it's going to be $50 a month every 10 days. By you doing that today, which is today's the 15th of November, okay, you have until midnight, you will get this lead capture page tool for free. All right, so you don't have to worry about, hey, I have an autoresponder, but how am I going to build my list? Am I going to have to go and buy ClickFunnels or lead pages? No, you don't have to go and buy that. Now, the beautiful thing about this as well, ladies and gentlemen, is that this is a blog as well. You have a blog system tied to this as well, that now you can create your brand with your blog. So I'm just going to go to the one I created here with this, okay, as a sample blog. You see, you can create a nice blog here. That's also another tool for you to be able to brand yourself and establish more credibility and trust with your audience that you are establishing. Okay, so you can create blog posts and send this out to the list that you are building. All right, send it out, create a blog post about a free training or whatever you want to talk about and email it out to your list. This is what the professionals do. Okay, so that's it for me. Do y'all have any questions? All right, if not, once you sign up for this, please make sure that you inbox me and let me know, hey, Reginald, I just signed up for a free trial. How do I get access to I Am Phenom if you don't already have it, obviously? All right, if you already have it, you still need this tool either way. If you don't have it, I'm going to give it to you free until tonight, until midnight. If you are in Now Lifestyle and you share this video with your leads, and they sign up, this applies for them as well. So they can join you for $1 today and pay $50 a month. And as long as they are active, they will have it. So it's not limited to my personal referrals. This is for anybody that's inside of my Now Lifestyle organization. Okay. So make sure you take advantage of this and let them know, hey, if you join, you're going to get a free lead capture page system and blogging system for free. Okay. You have until tonight, until midnight. Any questions? All right, I'm not seeing any questions. If you have any, you can type underneath the video. I will do my best to answer them at that time. But like I said, it's been an honor and a privilege. I don't know how long I've been talking, but you all definitely have a blessed day, and we'll see you on the next webinar.